Let's see how many dirtbag degenerates I can get on here tonight. A little bit of an experiment here, guys. I want to see what happens if I try to go live super late on the nights that Bailey is at work. Bailey got back. Bailey got back. That's what they say in the streets, chat. Bailey got back. This is going to be a no effort, low effort, chill vibes, 30-minute stream. Just to see, test the waters, see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I might become a late night streamer. Drop videos during the day, get that late night vibe at night. I don't know. Either that or I just fucking quit, right? I ain't even gonna lie, guys. I've been on the verge of giving up on this bullshit. It feels almost like a pipe dream. The only thing that stopped me from giving up is that every once in a while I have a good experience. And also you guys, the viewers, obviously, keep me from quitting. But realistically, I am like, damn, what am I even doing this every single day? Today, I focused all my effort on coding shit, right? No cap, I just did coding shit the whole time. Because I'm like, yo, what am I even going to be doing, bro? Like, what am I even going to be doing other than getting a job? And I know some people in the chat told me today, like, yo, bro, like, man, you need to lock in and just go 100% with the content creation. But I feel like if I did that, it would be a little bit delusional because I've been doing this. I mean, I'm delusional, but not that delusional. I'm delusional, but not that delusional. I feel like my only good skill is coding right now. Coding and maybe yapping, but the yapping isn't paying off to the degree that I thought it would be. Speaking of degree that I thought it would be, oh, shoot, I'm live on both channels. You know what? I'm just going to leave the other channel with the title it has. I don't even give a fuck. I wonder if anybody's going to join over there. Let me grab this, mute this down, grab the chat and throw it over here. We'll just pop the chat out for this one, see what happens. Pop out that chat, baby. Pop it out. I'm going to pop that shit out, throw it over here, boy. We're staying on until 11 p.m. unless something crazy happens, right? If I get like a bunch of people, like if this shit blows up and we have 1,000 people in this bitch, then maybe I'll stay on a little later. You know what I'm talking about? If I can get 1,000 mother MFers in here, then maybe I stay on a little later than 11:30, boy. But if we can't get past a few viewers in this bitch, then I'm gonna fucking call it a night. I'm just chilling. I'm chilling like a villain. I dropped 2 videos today. 2 bomb-ass videos too, by the way. I was expecting to hear some feedback from the people regarding those videos, but I guess nobody had any good feedback. It is 2026 and I need to pop this shit off, man, or I need to call it quits. One of the 2 things. I can't keep doing it if I'm not going to blow this shit up, right? Somebody's dropping emojis in the theme bobber. Let me make a poll, even though, let's just make a quick poll. Do y'all like the late night streams? Y'all. How do you even spell y'all? Y'all like the late night streams? See if any of these people even say anything. You know, today I didn't really do much though, man. All I did was write code. I wrote code. I was working on an algorithm pretty much all night and all morning. All afternoon. I still have it open here. I'll show you guys what I was working on. I was working on this algorithm right here. It was just a simple sorting algorithm. I threw this shit into ChatGPT when I was done because for some reason I kept getting this error, time limit exceeded. And come to find out this is not the most efficient way of doing this. It was actually a dumb way to do this. So I might just not be smart. You know, I might have deluded myself into thinking I was intelligent. Because as a software engineer, I thought I was a good one, but apparently not. Apparently not. And that's saying a lot because that's my only skill right now. And I guess video editing, but am I a good editor? Am I a good editor? Right now, I'm schizo ranting, guys, which is crazy. I'm literally schizo ranting because there's nobody in here. I'm talking to myself. Let's see if we can get some people in this bitch. If you're watching a middle-aged man rant and yap to himself, drop a W in the chat. If you're watching a crazy, psychotic, middle-aged man yap, drop a W in the chat. That's the shit I want to see. Y'all know what it's all about, man. The grind don't stop, chat. Crazy thing is, some people stop. You know what really annoys me about this live streaming thing? I'm going to tell you what annoys me with this live streaming thing. That I'm live, right? I'm live. And I can see you. Guys, I can see you. I can see when you join the stream, you look and you leave. I've been live for how long? A few minutes. And I can see the people who joined and left. Yo, Dragonite, thank you for joining the stream, bro. How you doing, man? Glad to see you're up, bro. I'm just doing a little bit of an experiment here. I just wanted to see how many people joined if I joined late night. We're going to be on for like 30 minutes. He says, when you get on, foo. I got on at 10:30, man. 10:30, just chilling. Low vibe, low energy stream. Low karma stream. This is chaotic evil stream, bro. Chaotic evil. I'm just chilling, bro. I'm so burnt out, Dragonite. You have no idea, man. You have no idea. You know, Rob gave me a good suggestion earlier, but I can't take that advice because I have a kid and a family, bro. It's too much at risk. The stakes are too high. The stakes are simply too high. Yo, Timothy, thank you for joining the stream, bro. How you doing, man? He says, Scott, I feel like shit. How come, bro? And how's the weather doing up there in Alaska? He says, yeah, bro, don't overstretch yourself. Exactly, man. Like, I would like to do that shit, but the most important priority for me right now is getting another job, bro. Realistically. You know, this morning I had a take-home assignment from Abercrombie and Finch, and I fucked that shit up. That was one of my worst interviews ever. It was because it was something I don't even know how to do, right? It was some shit that I don't even do. And I told the recruiter, like, bro, I don't do Swift UI. Like, I just do Swift and Objective-C. I don't know this shit. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, man. It's going to be simple. And then he sends me the link, and the link was just all Swift UI shit. So I butchered that shit, bro. I'm not even going to lie. I barely even tried. I sat down for about an hour in the morning, and I was looking at that shit, and I said to myself, you know what, bro? This ain't going to work for me. It ain't going to work for me. And then I got another recruiter hitting me up. You know, now that the year is beginning, I'm starting to get recruiters hitting me up. So, I mean, if I can find a job that doesn't ask me some stupid question or have like some long interview process, I could get another job ASAP. But the problem is that these jobs all want you to do a bunch of crazy shit before they hire you. And I understand it's like $150,000 to $200,000 jobs. But at the same time, I'm not going to fucking jump through a hoop while sucking my dick. That's crazy. Oh, by the way, you know what you reminded me of, Dragonite? Did you see the news about DJ Akademiks, bro? Yo, DJ Akademiks is on a roll, but a bad roll. This nigga's on a bad roll, bro. I don't know if you were watching the news, the parasocial news. The parasocial news. He says, yeah, he with little baby. He got smoked for his... Yeah, but did you see what he said? He said some dumb shit on his stream. He said that he took a bribe. So he confessed to taking bribes. Yo, Vin.com. Vin, how you doing, man? Thank you for joining the stream. He says, wait, what the fuck? Live today? This is a surprise live, Vin. I'm testing something out here. I'm testing out what's going to happen if I try to stream late night. You know? See if we can get more people on here late night, just doing some chill shit, chill vibes late night, because Bailey just got home. She took her shower and now she's hanging out with Octavia. And I was like, let me just jump on really quick and see what I can do. See if we can pull numbers. If we pull numbers late night, then I might fucking do this more often. I might change my schedule. Chill vibes. Unfiltered rants. He says, but he making bank though. But that's the problem, Dragonite. If he's taking bribes, If he's taking bribes, he loses his credibility, bro. Who's gonna want to listen to DJ Akademiks if they know that the shit he's talking about is paid for? Like, you can't take him serious at that point. He's not even a journalist anymore, bro. You know, you can't say you're a rap journalist and then you get caught taking bribes. But it's not that he got caught. He confessed himself. He said, yo, bro, hey, y'all niggas paid me $30,000 not to talk bad about your album. So he has a low IQ, bro. You know, I just finished watching a video by Fantano about it, and Fantano was dragging him. Fantano said, this nigga is stupid. Fantano said, he said, this guy's a fucking idiot, bro. Yo, Peso767, thank you for joining the stream, bro. Late night chill vibes with Scott. We're going to stay on for about 30 minutes. Maybe if it pops off, if we have a lot of people in here, I'll stay on a little bit later, but I think I'm going to be staying on for 30 minutes and just having some chill vibes yapping. I'm doing a bit of an experiment to see what would happen if I change my schedule to stream at 10 p.m. every single night. Well, actually, I can't go 10 p.m. because Daffy's in Germany and he'd miss the streams. Yo, Contents Universe is in here, bro. Yo, what's up, Contents? He says, Lil, react to the Akademiks. Did you see the Fantano interview with Akademiks? What Fantano? What am I talking about? Did you see the Fantano video about Akademiks, bro? This guy is fucking stupid, man. DJ Akademiks is low IQ, man. He's low IQ. In the comments, somebody asked, like, yo, how did he get to this position if he's so stupid? It's like, bro, he got to that position because he's stupid. That's what you guys are missing. He got to that position because he's stupid, bro. Because he's easy to manipulate. That's the kind of person they want in media. They want people that are easy to manipulate. So I better start pretending to be dumb. He says, this Nick Akademiks is just a drunk. He's just a dummy, bro. They grab people they know they can manipulate and control. He's the perfect vessel. He's the perfect vessel, bro. He's the perfect vessel because they know they can buy you. You know, right now it's up in the air if you can buy Scott Leonard. I want to let those people know you can buy me. You can buy me. Put in your bid. You can buy me. It's not going to be cheap, though. It's not going to be cheap. That's the kind of person they want, bro. They want the guys they can control, man. Speaking of Contents Universe, I should jump on a quick little call with Contents for a second here. I want to tell him my experiment so far. I don't know if anybody's even watching on my other channel. You know, let me check the other channel really quick. But yesterday or the day before yesterday, when I went live on the other channel at the same time, I had a decent amount of people watching. We got one person watching on the other channel. Yo, if you're watching on my other channel, drop a W in the chat, man. Stop lurking. Stop lurking. Damn lurkers. Goddamn lurkers. But, you know, I go through different emotions while I'm doing this content creation shit, chat. Yesterday, I felt like giving up. I'm not even going to lie. Yesterday, after my stream ended, I thought about deleting my whole fucking channel. No cap on God, chat. You know, I started to think, like, why am I doing this? Why am I going live every single day to the same people? Channel's not growing. I don't see any progress. My views are low. I don't got any type of fucking engagement or retention. Why the hell am I doing this? And I really started to think that I was going to delete my channel, chat. I was like, let me just download all my old videos, all my vlogs, put them on a hard drive, throw them in cold storage, and delete my goddamn channel. I give up. I resign. And then I started going through my comments, right? And I realized that on the YouTube comment section, at least in the YouTube studio, you can see when people tag you in a video. And I started to notice that I had a few tags. And then I saw a few people were using my clips in their videos, bro. I posted one of the videos today. And I was like, damn, bro. Okay, that motivated me, man. It made me think like, yo, if it happens once, if I keep this grind up, maybe I'll get more people to react to me, right? Because that nigga grabbed my clips and he posted it in his video and that shit looks legit. It looks legit. That's the beginning of a good thing, chat. It really is the beginning of a good thing. Vin says, if I get Contents Universe in a call, the viewers are going to leave. He says, don't give up, dude. Bro, it goes between wanting to give up and being delusional. Because, you know, when I see these big content creators Y'all be saying like, Scott, don't compare yourself with these niggas. But when I see these big content creators, I feel like in my brain, I feel like I'm one of them. And I'm not. That's the illusion, guys. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, mentally ill. That's why I got the aluminum foil tinfoil hat. Because when I see the Sneakos, when I see the Aiden Rosses, when I see the iShow Speeds, the Kai Cenats, the Fuzis, I put myself in that same category with those niggas. And it's like, what? You ain't on that level yet, nigga. I'm getting ahead of myself, man. So then when I don't see any emotion, I start feeling really sad and depressed because I start to think to myself like, yo, what am I doing, bro? I'm over here thinking that I'm one of the big dogs. I'm not even a Chihuahua. I'm talking about, yo, I'm thinking like I'm a Doberman or Rottweiler. I'm not even a Pomeranian. I'm over here. I'm a freaking Chihuahua, bro. No viewers, no support, no friends. Apparently, I haven't left my house in like almost 20 days. I got cabin fever. I literally got cabin fever, chat. He says, you're a flea. Peso, I'm not even a dog. I'm a flea, bro. I'm a flea on the back of a flea. I'm a fucking flea pupa. I'm a flea egg, bro. I'm not even the flea yet. I'm not even a flea yet, bro. Jesus, man. He says 20 days is wild. Take a break for a month, dude. Timothy, if I took a break for a month, I would have 0 viewers, bro. 0. Zilch. 0. That's the problem with streaming, man. Streaming will push you to your limits. Because if you stop for even 3 days and you come back, you fell off. And I'm not even talking about me as a content creator. I'm talking about anybody. You could be a big content creator, big streamer on YouTube. You leave for a week and you come back and your viewers are going to be less than half. So imagine if you're a nobody like me. Look what happened to me. Look, I stopped streaming every single day, guys. I stopped streaming every single day. And I dropped from having 20 concurrent viewers to now I can barely break 10. Y'all think this is a game, bro. This shit is fucking life or death, sink or swim. You drop this shit for a few days and you're dead. One day. I dropped it for one day because look, I stream Monday. I don't stream Tuesdays. Wednesday, Thursday. I don't stream Fridays and Sunday. And niggas be acting like I just quit. Me missing one day. Look, during the week, how many days am I streaming, bro? I'm streaming like 4 days a week, right? Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. 4 days out of 7, right? So I'm taking 3 days for myself. I'm taking Tuesday for myself, Friday for myself, and Sunday. Just missing those 3 days with a day in between them has killed my momentum. Niggas acting like I don't even stream no more. Niggas be joining me. Oh, Scott, you still stream? Oh, bro, I didn't even know you were still streaming. You know how annoyed I am when somebody joins my stream and says, oh, bro, I didn't know you were still streaming. You still do that? Bro, I haven't seen you in forever. It's like, bro, I missed one fucking day. I've been gone for one day, my nigga. I haven't been gone for months, weeks. That's why this shit is so stressful, because you got to do it almost every single day. And then my algorithm's all fucked up. You know what really pisses me off more than anything, guys? I'm going to tell you what pisses me off more than anything. I'm going to show you what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off more than anything. This right here, bro. Let me show y'all something. Let me minimize this screen a little so you can see the whole screen. This is what pisses me off, bro. Zoom this shit out. What pisses me off is that I have 6 concurrent viewers right now, but 23 people have joined the stream and left. So 23 minus 6 is how much? 19? 19 people came and left. And I guess the question I have to ask myself is, why did they leave? Who are these people? What were they looking for? What made them click the stream and then leave? That's what I need to ask myself, because I have no idea. It has to be something I'm doing, right? There's no way they're just coming in here and leaving for no reason. It has to be something I'm doing. Either these people are a weird demographic. No, they're not stream bots. I don't think, Timothy. I don't think they're stream bots. I think they're real people. They're real people, but they're just not interested in whatever I'm doing. Because if I change what I'm doing right now and I start watching some Kai Cenat bullshit or some AMP crap, or some fucking Thai little slop. They'll come over here to suck on my schlong. But as soon as I start doing my own thing, these niggas be abandoning the fucking plot. That's how I know they're not bots. They're just dick riders. They're dick riders. They're ready. They have their saddle ready. They have their fucking cowboy boots on. They have their fucking jock strap. Is that what it's called? The jock strap? They got everything they need to ride on a fucking giant dildo, bro. And it's because they want me to cover their favorite little content creator, Kai Cenat. Saint Kai. Yo, Jerry, thank you for joining the stream, bro. They want me to cover their fucking Saint Kai or AMP or Ty Little or Rakai or whatever bullshit they want. So they come in, they look at the stream, they say, oh, he's not covering this guy, and they leave. That shit makes my blood boil, bro. It makes my freaking blood boil. Because at this point, I think that I've got to the position where, nigga, am I not entertaining you? Like, honestly, chat, you tell me, bro, am I not entertaining you? These niggas be acting like I'm on some real boring shit. Like, nigga, I am doing the most. The most. Like, the fuck you want, bro? What do you want me to do? You want me to be jumping through hoops? You want me to be playing with fire? Blindside Timmy says, sleeping face. Blindside Timmy is on Kick? Are you on Kick Blindside? He says, just do would you, what the hell? What kind of English is that? Just do would you rather videos? Just do would you rather videos? Is that a game? They get millions of views. That's like that shit that Rick does. The stupid game. What is it called? Never Have I Ever. But Timothy, the thing that you're missing is that I want to make content that has value, bro. Like today, the guy who took clips from my stream for his video, I want to make that kind of content. I want to make content that people can grab and use and they get some sort of value out of it. I don't want to make slop. You know? Everybody on this platform is trying to make slop, bro. I'm trying to make some fucking real content. You know, today I saw Sneako say something that hit. Sneako was talking to Andrew Tate or talking about Andrew Tate. And he said, Andrew, the difference between me and you is that I got famous because I was making real art. I had 2 million subscribers because I was making real art. You got famous because you were rage baiting. So who's going to last longer, you or me? And when he said that shit, it made sense. And I'm not trying to fucking glaze Sneako. I'm really not trying to glaze Sneako, but it made sense. He is going to last longer than Andrew Tate. He's going to last longer than Andrew Tate because Sneako was not famous because of controversy. Sneako was famous because he made really good fucking videos. You know? He made really good vlogs. And then he got even more famous with the alpha male shit. He says Andrew Tate in 2026. Andrew Tate is fucking, he's done for, bro. He's washed up. He's not even interesting anymore. He's not funny. He's not edgy. He ain't shit. At least in my opinion. You know? I think that what he's doing right now is pathetic, bro. He's over here fucking groveling for acceptance. But I always told y'all, I liked some of the stuff that Andrew said, but a lot of the stuff that he said was just bullshit. You know, that's the telltale sign of a con artist. A con artist mixes the truth in with some bullshit. They mix the truth in with some bullshit, and that's how they get people to fucking watch. It's easy peasy, bro. Easy fucking peasy. Give me a sec. Let me call Contents really quick. See if he answers. Let's see if he answers. He's probably not going to answer. We'll see, though. Just a quickie. Damn, I'm surprised. He says, not Contents. Yeah, I don't think he's going to answer. I'd be surprised if he answers. Oh, shit, he answered. He answered, chat. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, man. You caught me, man. I was about to call it a night, boy. What's good?
Nothing much, man. I'm still alive. I'm just fucking around. I jumped on kind of late. I'm doing a bit of an experiment to see if I can change my schedule to late night streams. But something tells me that this shit's going to be ass too. Hey, yeah, last night, bro, I thought I was gonna delete my channel, man. I'm not even gonna lie.
I saw where you was you were sad as fuck. That's why I had watched it after you streamed. I forgot what I was doing. I was just doing content shit. And
I I should have told you to, if you were gonna watch it, not to watch the beginning, because the beginning was fine. The beginning, like when I was talking to the camera myself, that whole section was fine. What happened was around the 1 hour 20 minute, I jumped on the videos, right? Because originally I wasn't gonna talk about the Andrew Tate, Cenat, Akademiks, like all that bullshit, right? Because I kind of don't care about most of it. The Sneako Andrew Tate shit I found funny, but it wasn't like something that I'm passionate about, right? And then the rest of the shit, I really don't care about. Like the Cenat GG bullshit, I literally don't know what's going on and I don't care to know. The DJ Akademiks shit, he's in like 3 different controversies right now, bro. This nigga is juggling controversies. So I really wasn't fucking with that much either. And then the rest of the bullshit was just bullshit, like Clavicular and all this nonsense, right? But they were like insisting that I talk about it. So I was like, okay, I don't know that much about it, but I'll pull up a video and I'll react to the video. And then we can probably talk about it after the video. But as soon as I pulled up the video, like half the audience was like, bro, this is boring, blah, 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 blah. And then normally, if it was something that I was really passionate about, I would probably just power through it because I can carry the stream if it's something I'm passionate about because I'll have stuff to say. But I was feeling the exact same thing as the fucking viewers, like, yo, this is boring. So then I just stopped reacting, right? And I hate when I'm watching a video and I stop midway because then it's like I just wasted the amount of time that I took to start the video, and also I'm not gonna get a clip out of it, and also it throws off my whole mood. And I had nothing else to talk about, and then I had the baby on my lap, so it's like very hard to stream with a baby on your lap because every single thing I'm about to say, I get distracted and then I can't finish my thoughts. So then the whole stream after that was just, it was just bullshit, right? It was just slop. Like we didn't do shit. So then I'm feeling like shit, right? Like, damn, like what's the point of doing this shit? Like I'm in here, I have like 4 people watching my stream. Like this shit is trash. And I'm gonna do this every fucking night for what reason? So I started thinking like, bro, like, man, I gotta make a backup of my channel, like, you know, get a hard drive, download all the videos, like my vlogs, and save them bitches in case something happens in the future. But I was just about to throw in the towel, man. The only thing that stopped me from throwing in the towel contents is some of the comments that I get. And also, like, when I was looking at my fucking tag section, right? I didn't realize you have a tag section in your community tab. And I looked in there and I saw that some people had tagged me in like different things. And then I found that guy's video in that pile of bullshit. And I was like, oh shit. And I watched it and I was like, damn, this, you know, it kind of made me feel good. Yeah, it made me feel good because
at least my shit's being used for some good.
Exactly, bro.
Bro, listening to somebody use your video as a reference to prove their own point is like so dystopian. It's crazy. Like I was watching this shit, I was like, out of all the people in the fucking world, bro, Scott was your guy? That's crazy. I mean, like, good shit to Scott, though, but like, that shit, bro, that shit threw me off guard, bro. I was like, when you first sent it to me, I was like, who is this ugly ass nigga that he just sent me? Like, why the fuck would I want to watch this nigga shit, bro? Why did he just send me this shit?
Bro.
Then I read your caption with more severity, and I was like, okay, well, I guess this makes more sense. I'm like, man.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie. And by the way, King Ramy, thank you for joining the stream. I felt good because I was like, damn, bro. Like when I was a person who just watched content back in the past, right? Before I started streaming, the person who inspired me to stream was this guy, Philion, right? And it was always like a strange, eerie feeling where when you're watching some other content creator, and then he's like, you know, they have clips in their video, and then you see like Philion, and it's like, oh damn, that's Philion's clip. And Like that's what I want to happen, bro. Like I want people to use my shit. I want people like I want to be the person that people are reacting to. Like, yo, today we're gonna react to Scott Leonard's video. Like that type of shit. It feels like, you know, you feel like you're making headway. So that's the only thing that put a little bit of fuel. My tank was almost on E contents. That shit was scraping the bottom of the tank. And now I have like a tank that's on medium. I don't want to say medium. It's a little bit less than medium. But shit, it's gonna get me to continue doing this for a little bit longer until something else happens.
Sometimes that's all it takes is just a little bit of inspiration. People don't understand. It's like the little things that really could keep people going.
I mean,
It's like
shit,
the little things.
it is. And the thing is that, you know, I always say, like, yo, if I make a video and one person watches my video and it affects them, that makes me feel good. But now I'm seeing like, okay, like I made a video and I'm sure my viewers probably saw it. Some of the people that normally watch me saw it. But then this guy grabbed my video and he put it in his video. And what if that video at some point blows up? Then a bunch of fucking people will see it. And I don't even know who that guy is. He just randomly found my video.
I mean, bro, you know, it's like, it's funny, bro. Like, it's kind of like, you know, like, it's like, it's easy, you know, to preach the message, but then also to practice the message is a completely other thing. Because you had this same conversation with me just the other night, you know, literally it's just about keep going, just power through it, just keep going, blase, blase. And you know, so I just want you just to remember, you know, your words, you know, to keep you motivated as well, you know, because that was real positive. The message that you shared was very, very positive, you know, and I know like sometimes, you know, it's you know, you could preach something, you could have all the answers, but then to practice it is it's difficult. It gets difficult out there, man. So I would just say, you know, exactly what you told me, man. Just, you know, like you say, power through it and stuff like that and just keep going.
Well, it's because it's easy to tell other people's shit contents.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know. I
Like,
know.
and the
I know.
thing is, my own chat, my community be telling me like, yo, Scott, why do you keep repeating the same shit over and over and over again? But it's like the reason I keep repeating the same stuff over and over again is because I'm trying to convince myself too, bro. Like when I tell you these niggas like, yo, I'm gonna have to lock in. I have to start watching videos that I want to react to, talk about shit that I want to talk about. They're like, oh, here he goes again, saying the same stuff again. But it's like, I'm saying that stuff because I'm going to keep saying it until I do it. Like, I'm saying it because I haven't done it yet. So I'm like reminding myself, like, yo, you're fucking up. You need to do these things. But it's like, these people don't understand that that's what I'm doing. They think, you know, they think that I'm talking to them, but I'm really talking to myself. A few days ago, I had, what happened? Oh, I was talking about some topic, right? Can't remember what it was, but it was something that I would say it's not common knowledge, but it's also not hard for a random person to deduce the same conclusion.
Yeah.
And these niggas were in here talking about, oh, bro, why are you saying this, man? Everybody knows that, bro. Everybody knows that. And it's like, bro, like, these
you got to repeat things to yourself, man, you know?
Exactly. And also, it's like they don't have any type of like, do I just have a whole, I hate to say it because not everybody in my community is autistic, but I feel sometimes like I have a community of just autistic people who are incapable of putting themselves in other people's shoes. Like, just because you know something doesn't mean that every single person on the planet knows it. Like, maybe I'll say something in a video and somebody will hear it and that shit will trigger them to go do something in real life. And if I don't say the stuff, then that will never happen. Like, I don't understand what they don't understand. Also, King Ramy said we should talk about Lakari. I would talk about Lakari King, but I don't know that much about him. All I know is that he's a degenerate, but he's a well-known degenerate, right? Like, it's not like something new. Like, I looked at a few clips and he was already like talking about pornography and he already had like a secret porn stash and all this crazy shit. Like, who downloads porn in 2026? That's weird.
You're talking about the guy that likes to download cartoon.
Yes, Lolicon.
Yeah.
This guy's a fucking degenerate. Like, I've never watched any of his streams, but first of all, bro,
I mean,
I
and you know, it's like people like him further prove the point, though. People will watch anybody as long as they just stay consistent. I mean, bro, like it's just like it's proven time and time again, bro. Like they'll watch anybody. But it's crazy, bro, because I was watching another clip, man, with a comedian interviewing Shannon Sharp was interviewing this comedian,
Mhm.
and he says that, you know, a lot of people they always talk about hard work, but what nobody ever talks about is the fact that luck is a big factor, you know, in success,
Yeah,
you know.
I agree, but I heard somebody say something that really made sense to me and it clicked. They said that luck is a big factor, but for you to get lucky, you have to be there.
Yeah, you have to be there. Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly, because he made this story. He said the reason why Kevin Hart got famous, right? Or the biggest reason is because Dave Chappelle had went to Africa, and Cat Williams had went to jail. So there was some roles that were supposed to go to Cat Williams. Cat Williams was in jail, and there was some roles that were supposed to go to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle was in Africa, you know, running away from whatever the fuck he was running away from. Who the fuck
Yeah.
knows? But it also shows, right, that Kevin Hart did have to get lucky. Those two things did have to happen for him to get to where he's at right now, or at least under his opinion, you know, at least as far as we're having this conversation.
Well,
But at the same
mhm.
token, he actually had to have been at the show. He actually had to have been working. He actually had to have been actually in Hollywood. He actually had to have been really busting his ass. He actually had to, so all of these things have to be going at one time. You actually have to physically be doing something to get lucky. Like for instance, right? I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything right now. Well, you know, I'm streaming part time. Da 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 da. Right? Yes, a couple days ago you called me. I was streaming. I was streaming for like 5 6 hours. Neither here nor there.
Mhm.
But in order for me to get lucky, right? Okay, so say okay, boom, my success could be predicated on luck. I would have to be in a situation or a place where I could actually get lucky. You know, I
Yeah.
can't get lucky by not doing anything. So yeah,
Well,
that just proves what you were saying.
exactly. Like you have to be doing the thing. So, like, you remember that time? Like, I don't know if you were in here, but Cody Pierce once joined my stream, and like this nigga added me on Instagram. Like, I occasionally chat with a nigga, and it's like if I was not streaming that particular day, covering that particular topic, like
Right.
that nigga would have never slid in my DMs. And the truth is, like, I could have easily been like, "Yo, bro," like I think right now, because I've talked to the nigga a few times already. I could probably be like, "Yo, right now, you want to jump on a Discord call one day, and I could probably get an interview with this nigga," but I haven't really capitalized on it because I don't feel like people are really searching up their name. You know, there's certain content creators that you could search up and they'll get views. But my point, digressing from that, my point is that that could have been anyone. That could have been Fuzi. That could have been Kai. That could have been any fucking content creator. Because you know this nigga has 8 million subscribers. It could be anyone, bro. Any content creator could have joined, and that could still happen in the future. So that's the reason why I gotta fucking lock in and just, even if I don't want to do this, I gotta continue because this is not about talent. And the reason why I get so upset when I see all these content creators that made it, at least in the streaming space, and I say, oh, this person doesn't have any more talent than me. This person's not more interesting than me or more entertaining. It's because it's not about talent. It's about a little bit of luck, being consistent, knowing the right people, or getting to know the right people, networking with the right people, and marketing. And I just need to lock in with the other things too. I need to do some more marketing. I mean, that's why I mean, I don't want to spend my money right now. I need to get a job first. But once I get my job, I need to spend some money on marketing. I need to get an editor. I need to fucking start going back outside and trying to network with other influencers in real life. I need to start making moves because that's like the only way that you're really gonna pop off. And you know, in the meantime, since I'm at home, I need to make videos. Because if you really notice, all the new people that I've gotten are from videos. King Ramy, he's new. He came from a video. Fur Media 4613, video. Most of the people came from videos. Exactly.
They got that shit from a video, you know. And that's what I was gonna text you last night when I was telling you, bro. When I saw that video that you had made, I was like, you know what, bro? One thing I want to say to Scott, bro, is yeah, maybe you should fully, embrace. Because I remember when you were doing the YouTube, when I ever talked to you about the YouTube, this is something that you said you didn't really want to do, but maybe you should fully embrace, the being the reporter, and giving your takes like a DJ Academics or like a or like a um man, there's a lot of content creators I watch like that, but I think you get the gist of what I'm saying. Reporting
Yeah.
on the latest news and coming and giving your takes, and the reason why I say that is because I just think, if you're going to be consistent on something, why not take a formula that has a super high success rate? I mean,
Well, my only problem with that contest is that I feel like for me, at least when I'm making content, if I don't enjoy the topic, like if I'm not interested in the topic, then the video comes off with like low energy or bad energy, or as a viewer, you can kind of tell like this guy doesn't care about this thing. Like I'm not,
but that's
I'm
the
just not,
thing
there's no
though.
soul.
But that's the thing though. That's the thing though. That's the thing though. That's the thing though. Like you already report daily on the fucking news, bro. You be up on all the fucking news. Academic shit. Did not know about that. The whole Gigi and Kai situation. You're the person that told me about that shit. So what I'm trying to say is that I think maybe you might be misunderstanding what your channel actually is, because you already report on the news daily. And I'm not sitting over here and let's say, okay, Kai Cenat fucking farts on stage. Oh, let's go make a video on that. Like only report on the shit that you want to report on. Like when you sit over here and you talk about what's happening with what's that Republican lady's name? Mm,
Which one?
Candace Owens and stuff
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Those are the people that you talk about when you're sitting over here. You're talking about Sneako. Those are the people that you talk about when you sit over here and you talk about how Andrew Tate with the whole Sneako situation. That's the type of shit that you talk about, and there's plenty of news coming out about these people. So when you say things like I just don't want to talk about certain things, I'm a little bit confused, because from my perspective, and I'm pretty sure from all the other viewers' perspectives, that's pretty much what you do when you say that you provide real value. When you sat there and that dude analyzed what you were saying, you were talking about the P Diddy clip, or you were well, it was adjacent. Let's put it that way.
I think that in that video, I was talking about the race stuff. So he got that from my video about I hate black people, where the title was clickbait, right? It was for people to click on it and be like, "Oh, what, this nigga hates black people." But then in the video I explained like, "Yo, people think that I hate black people, but I don't, because I'm black and I've never said anything bad about my race. Like I've never been like, "Oh, I hate being black," or "I hate this about this." Everything I've criticized has only been like cultural, right? And that was the video he took it from. And when I was about to bring this up to you, I was gonna say I feel like I need to go in the opposite direction. Go away from the reporting and start talking about topics. Start talking like shit, that's the problem. The topics that I want to talk about are like too controversial. And I feel like, my audience right now, my current audience, I think that they do want what you're referring to. Like they want news about drama and shit. But I kind of want to go in the opposite direction. But when I go in the
Not
opposite,
drama.
well, I know not
Not
drama, but
drama,
like
just news that somebody your age will want to hear. News that actually provides value. News where you can get out your story and your worldview on how you view things via other people's stories. Like it all goes about how you're about to go and go about it. Like if you're not coming on this bitch to be the shade room, you're coming on this bitch to be Scott Leonard.
I think
And
like it depends on what's going on, right? Like okay, like the Candace Owens shit. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I was doing there, but I was also having fun doing it. Or like the Sneako Andrew Tate. Like I said, like it's not that I hate doing the reporting thing contents. I think that what it is I don't want to report about things that I don't find interesting. So And then I feel like if I go down that path, like for example, if I start doing that, which I have been doing, then I'll get people requesting shit from me like they were doing yesterday. And then it's like, well, I want to cover.
Don't do fucking requests. I mean, look at Penguins. Look at Penguins Zero or whatever you call him, Asmongold. He doesn't fucking report. He's a reporter. I'm sorry. I don't really know what else this nigga does, but all I know him for is reporting rant of shit, and he only reports shit that he's interested in. I think that you don't like the type of reporting that you are doing now in the format in which that you do it.
Well,
I
yeah,
think
it
that you
depends
don't
on.
respect that
I don't
the
like.
way that you do it
You know
now.
what I think it is more than anything. I think that if I am gonna do that, I have to do it without videos. Like I need to just talk about the topic, because when I do the videos, I think that's the part that I usually don't enjoy. Like, okay, the Candace Owens thing, I covered the video because it was funny because she was, it's hard to explain what she's doing without showing them. But for like the Kai Cenat shit, to be honest, I did cover it in the beginning of that stream yesterday, and I thought that that coverage of it was okay. Like me just talking about what I saw and what I had heard, and then moving on. The problem came in when I tried to watch the video about it, because since I wasn't like passionate about the subject, now the video to me, I found the video boring.
No. See, because none of the people that really do that shit, at least from what I see, that's a reaction. We're trying to. That's the thing. I think that you're mixing reporting and reaction in your brain. Like, no, that's a reaction. Like when you sit there and you're reporting on the news and you're watching clips and videos of it, you're reacting. When DJ Academics was doing his little war on Chirac, or when you have some of these YouTubers like Jabari, or not Jabari, Hello Asine, or oh my god, or just Penguins, or Asmongold. These niggas, they pick a topic and they start talking about the topic, whatever the current event that they find interesting is going on. They never do any of the goofy shit like play a fucking clip or something like that, only if they feel absolutely like they have to. And when I say you going down the reporting route, I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. Like I'm talking about like you actually finding a topic like, okay, the Andrew Tate and the Andrew Tate and the let's take Andrew Tate and with the Clavicular, when they were going and they were to the club
Yeah.
and they were listening to that Kanye song. Like when I'm talking about when you make a video, like actually make it in a way where you're just talking about what you view about it, like, and what you think. No clips, no you having to sit there and play the videos, because now we're going for a completely different form. The form that we're going for is like 8-10 minutes. You don't even have the time to even do that shit.
Gotcha. Okay,
So
so then,
that's what I'm talking about. I think me and you are actually kind of talking about the same thing.
yeah, so it's like the first. So you're basically just saying the first segment of my stream would have been it if I just cut it into a segment. So,
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying you can do the streams. The streams are good, but I'm saying that you
oh,
primarily start focusing on video.
but I'm
Like,
saying that pretend that that wasn't a stream. Like pretend that the beginning of
okay,
that when I started
okay,
talking about the, I don't know, when I mentioned the Kai Cenat shit, and I said, oh, Kai Cenat's girl allegedly cheated on him, blah 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 blah, and I went into detail just talking. If I just cut that out as a
right.
video, if that had been a video instead of a stream, that's what you're basically saying.
Yes, exactly. Because when you do it in the stream format, of course you're worrying about padding out the stream, trying to keep things entertaining. Okay, I don't want to talk as much really quick, so let me roll a clip. And of course you don't fuck with that. I mean, listen, I mean, you're a grown ass man. You might want to talk about how Rakai is acting like a fucking monkey and an idiot for the 15th time this week. But it's one thing for you to want to talk about it and report on a story about something that happened. It's a whole nother parasocial thing for you to sit here and play a fucking clip about it for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a completely different thing. And I think that's one of the main things that is really kind of like burning you out when it comes to the type of reporting that you do, because you're, by all means, as a reporter, that's how you add value. I mean, you tell story times, you tell your experience, like I hate black people and stuff like that, but genuinely, every time I talk to you, always this new story. Did you hear this? Did you hear that? Did you hear this? Did you? I like no, nigga. You want me to hear? Drop a fucking video about it, not a fucking stream clip. I don't want to fucking see a clip of a fucking stream. You drop a real fucking video about it, I may give it a watch.
Well, I think I'm gonna listen to this advice. I will do that more often. Because I think that's right. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're right. I should do more videos like that. But I also want to do videos of just like real shit too. Not just stuff that's happening, like real like opinions. Because, you know, I never set out to be like somebody who talks about other, like, I don't want to really talk about other people that often. Like I guess I will. I'll make videos as well, but I want to talk about topics, man. Like, I feel like the topics are where the value's at. But then I come into another problem where I watch all these videos about how to make good videos, right? And in those videos, they're always talking about all this nonsense. Like, you should start out with a hook. You should have question loops. You should do this. You should do that. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if you saw the video I posted a day ago about the YouTube strategies that ruined my YouTube vision or creativity. But I watched like a bunch of these videos about how to make an engaging video. And then I sat down and I was like, okay, I'm going to make a video now. And I almost had a nervous breakdown, bro, because I think that formula works, but I just can't figure out how to do it myself. It's like my brain can't brain it out. Like, I sat there and I thought like, okay, the video is going to be about the haters, right? Like the video I made today, essentially. But then trying to follow the format that they went through in that video, it's like my brain literally couldn't fucking do it. I was like, okay, so there has to be a hook. So how do I start off with the hook? And then I started thinking like, okay, maybe the hook can be, I can't even think of a good hook, but I was like today I'm going to talk about working through your problems with haters on YouTube. In this video, we're going to go over XYZ situation, right? But then when I hit the play button, like those words can't come out of my mouth. Like they don't come out. Like it doesn't come out the right way. And then in the explanation of the video, they're like, okay, you need to have loops. So you need to have like, you have to plant a question. Then you need to go through a whole story, then answer the question. But when you answer the question, before you answer it, you need to ask another question so that the viewer stays engaged. And it's like, I couldn't do it. And
so what type of video are you trying to create? Like what is the topic of what you're talking about?
Any topic. They said any topic. It's just the format that they use to go viral, basically. And
oh my God. Well, fuck that shit.
But the truth is, contents that it frustrates me because I know it works, because when I'm watching YouTube, in my own time, like let's say I'm scrolling through the videos and I try to find a video that I want to watch, they really do have that fucking format. And it's like, I can see like, okay, they're using the format, right? Like now that I've watched a bunch of videos about it, I'm thinking like, okay, there's the format. But then my brain, like my subconscious, for some reason, I don't know if it's just the way my brain thinks or the way I talk. Cause the way you talk has to be the flow that you use when you make your videos. And it's like, I don't talk like that. Like, I don't talk like, oh, contents, guess what I discovered yesterday? Well, I've been making videos for 5 years and blah, 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 blah. And then like, finally I answer the question. I'm like, but then guess what else happened to me? Like who talks like that? And I don't know if those content creators that follow those formats just naturally talk like that to people in the real world, or if it's something they learned and they forced themselves to do it. But when I tried to do it, it just came off very fake. And I'm like, this video, when I'm making a video, I'm thinking,
well, you can't successfully make videos like that until you learn how to script.
Well,
so that's a moot point. The reason why you can't do that is because you never script videos. You don't sit there, you have never sat there and wrote out. You watch some of my other videos, like my older videos, they're all scripted, right? You can talk like that easy if you actually fucking write it.
But my brain,
so like why like
my brain can't work on a script. Like I've tried writing a script before and that shit didn't compute, bro. Like I would look at it, I would try to read it out, and then I'd be reading it like all tense, and then I'm like, oh, well, do I have to memorize it? Is this like a fucking is it like acting? Do I gotta memorize what I'm gonna say now and like memorize the script like I'm gonna act? And like that feels fake.
No, you don't have to memorize the script. You write bullet points and you write an outline based off of the things that you want to say. So you write the script. You write the script. Say that the script is like let's give it fucking 10,000 characters. Okay, you got a 10,000 character script. You
10,000
you start
characters.
off with the hook. You start off with the hook, right? Um, and you basically you read like 3 or 4 sentences. You internalize 3 or 4 sentences. Okay, so I'm gonna read these 3 or 4 sentences, internalize them. Then you say those 3 or 4 sentences in your own word, how you want to say them. But you already know what you want to say based off those 3 or 4 sentences.
So first,
Then you move on to
I don't know if you're watching my stream right now, but like that's kind of what I already do with my normal. Like when I'm ad libbing, I do have like bullet points that I go over, but I tried. Okay, so like even when I had, I don't know if you can see if you're seeing the stream, but I have bullet points for all of the videos when I do them. But the problem is like I wrote out like, okay, I tried writing out a full beginning, like the first paragraph of a video, and I had like my hook and all that stuff, like the introduction. I don't know. I just can't do it, bro.
that's not enough, bro. Like those are like bullet points and things that you want to reference. I'm talking about a full on fucking script, start to finish. Now, the thing what I'm trying to get you to understand is you can ad lib the script. So let's say you make a video from start to finish that you wrote down. You say in your head 3 or 4 sentences. You say the 3 or 4 sentences how you want to say it naturally. Then you pause what you're saying. You look back again at your script. You read another
Damn,
3 or 4 sentences. You say those 3 or 4 sentences. You pause what you're saying.
that's
You
not
say
gonna.
another three
It's
or
just
four
not gonna work
sentences.
for
You
me.
pause,
You told me this
and then you
before.
cut it up. You
It's
chop
not
it up.
gonna.
You
It's not
chop it up, and
content.
it's all gonna be. Listen, and that alludes to what I was gonna say next. If that goes against how you can create, then that style of content just isn't for you. So don't even stress not being able to do it. That style of content just is not for you.
I
Why
know,
would you
but
sit over here and covet a style of content that you physically cannot do?
because I feel like that style of content, which I can't do it, because even when you describe that or what I saw in the video, it's like it's not that I couldn't sit down and write a script or pause the video and do what you said, but it's gonna come off very like inauthentic from me. Because the problem is like even when I have okay in that video I just show you the bullet points, right? If I have too many bullet points and I try to make the video off the cuff and I'm looking at my phone, like I have the phone directly underneath the camera so I can like glance down at it. If there's too many bullet points, I usually like there's so many times, man, that I've made a video and I've had too many bullet points and I'm starting to feel like, okay, this is not feeling authentic. Like it feels forced. And I'll just stop what I'm doing and just delete the video. Like yesterday, when I made that video, I posted about what did I post yesterday? I posted some bullshit video. I made a video about oh, that was this morning about the software engineer shit. In the beginning of that video, like I tried writing down the points, right? I was like, oh, is it even worth being a software engineer anymore? Yesterday, I had a viewer come into my chat and tell me that Coding Phase jumped into their stream. Coding Phase is the guy who influenced me to become a software engineer. And I had it like written out and I was like writing it and I was going through the bullet points and there was too much things and it felt like very fake. Like I could feel that I was being like fake. And I was like, okay, this
Yeah,
isn't gonna
because
work.
you're literally saying it like a fucking goober. Don't say it like a fucking goober. Like it's one
I
thing to
can't.
write something down. It's one thing to write something down, but you don't have to read it as you wrote it. That's what you're not understanding. You can write something down, but you don't have to read it as written. If you write those 3 sentences, you can say it how you want to say it naturally. The only purpose of it being there is that you know exactly what you want to say, but it's up to you to ad lib how you want to say it
You know why I'm laughing?
at that particular moment.
I'm laughing because I realize that I'm retarded, dude. Listen, everything you're saying makes sense, contents, but I've always had this problem. And I don't think I told you this before. Maybe you might have heard me say it before, but I have a very bad memory. Like I have extremely like a notoriously bad memory. like beyond the bounds of reason what is bad. And I've always struggled with this problem. Like I'm not able to visualize in my mind properly. So when I write something down, it's hard for me to like read it and then like remember exactly what I wrote in the way I wrote it. So then I end up having to like look at it and it's just not gonna work, bro. Like, and maybe you're right. Maybe that's not my kind of content, but
But
what can I
see,
do?
that's the thing. You're putting too much pressure on yourself, right? Because when I used to make my Fuzi videos and I would write down 10,000 words, right? When I would sit there and I'll do it, it's the magic of video editing. It's the magic of video editing. I would say something, the same thing 10 different times and cut out the
Yeah.
one line that I liked.
Maybe I'm lazy.
So you don't have to sit there. It's not even you being lazy.
But you know what? I was about to say,
Like, it really doesn't take any type of extra workflow. It's just a tiny bit more tedious.
well, I was about to say
But
no.
it really,
I was about to say no. You know what? When I said maybe I'm being lazy. It was me being that was me being disingenuous because even with the videos that I post right now, like the one I posted yesterday and the one I posted before, and the Candace Owens one is a perfect example of this. When I have multiple takes and I go back, for some reason, it's very hard for me to tell like which one is the best one, or even just talking like what should I edit out of my video. So I don't know if you saw, and I know you didn't see this, but I'll just say it anyway. I don't know if you saw that on my other channel, my second channel, I posted the Candace Owens video again, but it was like a different version of it. It was like shorter. And in that video, I just decided to go back because I was like, okay, I already posted it on my main. I can't post the same video on both channels. So let me go in and edit this. And I just cut it like crazy. Like I cut it down like dramatically. And then I watched the whole video and it still had the same, the same concept essentially. So then I realized like I'm just bad at editing because a good editor is able to watch a video and say, okay, he said this point already, cut it out. He said this that way. Like the point, the gist of what he's trying to say is already here, the essence. We don't need to have a 30-minute long video. My problem is that it's hard for me to like summarize what I'm trying to like put together. And like that's not just in the sense of like writing a script and like trying to read it. It's also in the sense of like watching my own content back and like determining is this good or is this not good. And I just, I don't know if some people maybe are more objective when they're looking at their own shit back, but I just can't do it. Like when I look at it back, I'm like, okay, I don't know what to fucking cut.
no, but see, that's the thing though. That's the thing though, Scott. You're going to be uncomfortable when you change your format. You're going to be uncomfortable. You're going to be uncomfortable. And what you're going to have to understand is you're going to have to, that's going to come with practice. Like you're not going to go on your first video or your second video or your third video and just be comfortable doing what you're doing because it is going to be uncomfortable. You're completely changing the way that you operate. It's uncomfortable. So of course, when you go look at those scripts and you go do this and you're not going to be able to pick which one flows good, yeah, that's going to be difficult because you're not used to that style of editing. You're going to have to actually fight through it and do it, and then you'll get a lot more comfortable and confident in what you're saying. And then it also um just goes back to you just, not over making this more difficult than it has to be. Like like the viewers are not going to view it the same way you view it, and you got to understand that. And then also when the video is created, when you're done with the video and you come back to it days later, you're not going to view it the same way you viewed it when you were in the editing room because you're going to be proud of yourself for making something. It's only in the editing booth that people are freaking scared and nervous and stuff like that. Only in the booth.
But
After the video's done, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this was actually pretty fire." Hold
I
on,
mean,
let
I
me.
think that
I was cooking.
you might be right, but the problem is I'm like an overthinker, dude. So like when I sit there and I try to do that, it just comes out like shit because I'm never gonna get past the first sentence because I'm gonna keep stopping and being like, this is not good. I'm gonna delete it. This is not good. I'm gonna delete it. This is not good. I'm gonna delete it. But then again, I might just be overthinking this whole thing because oh, I thought you said that oh, you have to go live on your webcam? Give me until 11:45.
What? Live on the webcam? What the
She's
fuck you
trolling me.
talking
She's
about?
trolling me. She said
Oh.
the kid, they can almost see you. They can literally almost see you.
Why is your
But yeah, my problem with content is, you know, this is a good conversation. My problem is that I'm just an overthinker, bro. Like, if all these other people are doing fine, not following the today I discovered a new thing on YouTube. Wait till I tell you guys this in this video. Stay tuned to the very end. But first, I need to tell you how I wrangled 50 camels and milked them for their milk. And you won't believe what happened to me when I drank the camel milk. But then I went to the gym and I ate 50 grams of protein. And after 30 days, I had a spectacular change that you'll find about just in a second. But let's get back to those camels. Like, maybe I'm just not the guy to make that kind of video. Maybe I'm just not that guy.
I don't know. I think it just boils down to just
I think what's
a
happening.
simple mindset change on your behalf. Just a simple mindset change. That's all.
I mean, contest. I think what's happening is I'm overthinking, and I'm starting to do that thing that people do when they start to grasp for like a like I'm looking for a fast answer. Like, okay, maybe if I follow this formula, it's gonna work out for me faster. But in reality, it's probably just bullshit. Like, it probably is just me trying to get, like, it's like a get rich quick scheme. Like, oh, bro, I feel like what I'm doing right now is not working, so I'm gonna change my format to something different. And it's like, does the format really even matter, or is it me just not being patient? Also, to the other people on the other stream, Azeroth Vision, Honey 5180, User Anderson, that are saying, loser streamer streaming to 3 people. Man, only me watching. I don't know if you're still in here, but I have 2 channels and you're not on the main channel, so that's why. But I don't want you to go to the main channel, so stay where you're at. That's the other thing I wanted to tell you, bro. The day, and I forgot. Go ahead.
If they're watching and they're one of the only 3 people watching, then shit, he sounds like he's fucking winning. It sounds like he's fucking what? I'm so confused. Like, if there's no people in there watching and you still are taking out the time to watch him, then that sounds like is that not a W?
Well, that goes to what I said in my video today about the haters. Like, haters be saying all kinds of stupid shit, but it's like, they be like, oh, bro, you don't got nobody watching you. It's like, nigga, you just watched me, dummy. And by the way, the reason I called you was not even about any of this shit I'm talking about. It was about to tell you that the day that I streamed, okay, so I figured something out. And this is the reason why when I'm doing my streams, I do need to pick a topic, overall, overarching topic. Even if I only cover, are you serious? Even if I only cover it in the first 30 minutes to an hour of the stream, I need to pick a topic, because when you pick a topic on a fresh channel like the other channel, it does get people to come into the stream if the topic is something they're looking for. The Candace Owens stream, Squeeze Games, thank you for joining the stream. The Candace Owens stream had 20 people in it on the other channel, and then on this channel, I only had 9 people. So, can you stop?
Yeah, I saw those numbers.
So,
I saw those numbers.
So that tells me that if I pick decent topics on the other channel, that channel can pull people. And it also makes me wonder, like, the 2 channels had similar titles. The titles weren't exactly the same. I didn't want to have the same title on both, but they were similar and they had the same thumbnail, but the other channel got more people. So you might be right, man. You might be right. And I do see people coming into the other channel, but they leave because it's hard to read the chat. And I've been ignoring them. But this channel is fucked.
Well, you know, if you're getting traction on a channel that's virtually brand new, which it is, because you really haven't put that much attention into it, then you know it stands to reason if you went full force on that particular channel that it would actually really go really stupid. You know, if you sit down there and you take a look at the math, you know what I'm saying? So
well,
yeah, I really think the other channel got a lot of hard potential, but it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna actually have to you know, put this other channel on the back burner. You're gonna have to make that switch because you're gonna have to focus on that new channel full time for it to really work.
well, I mean, I just want to stream on that channel, so, and maybe make videos, right? So maybe the videos that I make about the different topics, I can just do it on that channel instead of the main channel. But overall, that channel's untainted. This channel I'm in right now is fucked.
D-Med says D-Med said content, the reason he
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
reading
share
that.
advice or listens to anyone is because he doesn't want to be a YouTuber. He wants to be an influencer. He said he cares more about being famous. Well, unfortunately, the
I don't.
only way for him to reach that goal is for him to go through this way. And also, it's not that, it's just that you got to understand, like, D-Man, like, when you're a content creator, it's you're so confused, bro. Like, there's so many different things coming to you from different angles. Like, it's like it's almost like it's just too much information, and you would only really know that if you got into the business. Like, no, like, that's not even trying to be offensive to you any type of way. But it's like you got to kind of give Scott some grace, because I say something, okay, boom, I say something. Then he watches another video. A motherfucker literally says the exact opposite of what I'm
Yeah,
saying in that one video, and that nigga's lit. And then he talks to this guy, and this nigga says the exact opposite of what me and him just said, and that nigga's lit. It's hard to take advice, bro.
exactly. It's
And
because you know what it is. Contents. It's like, you know what now that I'm talking and you're talking, it's making me realize that this is almost like, you know how they'll give a nigga a vaccine, right? They'll give 1 million people a vaccine and they're fine. Nothing happens to them. And then they give one nigga the vaccine and he goes full autistic. And then that person's parents will be like, oh, the vaccine caused my child's autism. And it's like, okay, maybe it did. He's 1 in 1 million. This is what's happening with the content creation thing. Like, everybody has different strategies, and that strategy might work for them, but it might not work for me. It's like how Heck and the other girl were like, oh, thumbnails are unnecessary. Don't even make thumbnails. It's a waste of time. Just focus on the title. And then you go to their channel and they got like 1 million followers. And you're like, okay, I'll do that. And then you meet, like you said, you meet someone else like Cyros, and he's like, oh, the thumbnails are all that matters, bro. You got to focus on the thumbnails. And you go to his channel and he has 200,000. Then you go to some other person, like,
exactly.
everybody's telling you something different. It's like, okay, like, what works for me? Because so far nothing is working for me. Like, I have no thumbnails, no views. I have thumbnails, no views. I have titles. And it's like, bro, and I also don't want to pigeonhole myself into a situation, because realistically, what all the content creators, one of the things they always say is like, you got to find the niche. You got to find the niche. If you're not a big name already, you got to find a niche and you got to focus on that niche. So go to your YouTube channel, sort it by the most popular videos, and then whatever the video that was popular, whatever video was your most popular video in the genre that you're in, just make a bunch of videos about that topic. But when I do that on my channel, the topic is stuff that I don't want to fucking make video. Like, okay, my yapping videos, like when I'm just talking with nothing on it. Like the videos, if you sort my thing and see which ones were the ones that got the most views, it's like racial shit. Do I really want to be the fucking anti-black guy?
No.
Like, even if I get the views, I don't want to be that guy, because I'm not that guy. Like, I could grift it, but like, I don't want that to be my character. Like, I don't want to be like an Antonio Speaks, where when you say, oh, you watched Antonio Speaks, everybody knows automatically what you were talking about. Like, oh, you mean the guy who talks about black issues? Like the Dr. Umar.
Or Andrew Tate, because you could become super famous, but then how long is the fame gonna last if
Exactly.
the only reason you got famous was because of, what did Sneako say, grifting, which is so fucking funny. You know, this is what people were trying to say about Andrew Tate to begin with. You know, that was their biggest gripe with Andrew Tate to begin with.
He's a one-show pony.
It takes the situation happening with Sneako for the other people on the other end to be like, you know what, maybe what you guys were saying about this motherfucker was correct.
But you know, the crazy thing is, Sneako went full, I don't know, maybe Sneako is a grifter, because I saw videos of Sneako before he met Andrew Tate and before he started like on the Red Pill arc, and he was making fun of Andrew Tate. Like in 2019, when Andrew Tate first showed up, I remember there's a clip of Sneako blasting him, saying like, who the fuck is this bald-headed guy? His takes are stupid, blah, 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 blah. And then like 3 months later, he jumped on the bandwagon and he became an Andrew Tate clone. And now he went back to the original Sneako, where he's like, oh, this guy's full of shit. And I mean, I think he's right. But the thing is that Sneako is also a grifter as well. And also on the sneaker point, he did say something that destroyed Andrew Tate, though, on the point that you just made. Because Andrew Tate said Sneako's a nobody. Sneako's just a guy who has to stream and has to drama farm to get clout. He's not like me. I'm not a content creator. He said that shit, right? And then I saw a clip of Sneako today, and Sneako destroyed him. Sneako was like, actually, Andrew, I was already famous before I even streamed. I had 2 million subscribers on YouTube from my videos. My videos weren't about drama. It was just art videos, vlogs. He's like, he said that Andrew Tate, you're not going to be famous long. Like, your time is done. Like, you've already got to the top peak of your, what the most fame you can get. And now you're going downhill. Like, you can only be misogynist for so long and still get views. Like, what else can you say? You've already said all the stuff that you can say. Like whereas Sneako, he can always make more fucking artsy fart, as Andrew would say, the artsy fartsy videos. He could always make more artsy fartsy videos on the fucking subway and like do whatever the fuck he was doing before because he got famous off of that. And I was like, damn, like that's a devastating point.
Longevity. I mean, you know, and he just fucking. I mean, it's longevity. I mean, it's true, you know, and that's one of the main things. That's one of the main things, really, that you know, when people were getting on you about, you know, on the racial content, you know, it wasn't even like what 100% what you were saying was incorrect. It's just like we've seen this play out 1,010 times. And people that usually go that route or grift on that route, not saying that you were grifting, not saying that you weren't grifting, but they normally have a expiration date.
My thing is,
you know, our whole thing is that we want you to have longevity.
My thing, content, is that you can look. I don't mind making the occasional video about something that pisses me off that I see, but I'm not gonna sit here and milk like these content creators. And maybe they're right. Maybe that's what you need to do to get a name. You need to fucking be known for something and then try to pivot from the thing you get known from. But I don't want to fucking categorize myself in anything, whether it be the racial shit, whether it be dating advice, whether it be whatever the topic is. I don't want to do it. And the guy I always make you guys watch, right? The guy I forced you to watch, FitX Fearless. Even he came out with a video like a day ago or 2 days ago. And he said basically the same thing. You know how he used to do that dating coach thing where he'd have like a Discord call and the people would join, and then he would like make fun of them basically like, yo, you need to change this and that and blah, blah, blah. The looks maxing. He said that he doesn't do that anymore because he doesn't want to be known as the looks maxing guy. And he said a lot of things, but it made a lot of sense. Like, yeah, like he's like, if I wanted to get clout, I would just continue doing Discord calls with random losers. But that's not helping me. He's like, that's not helping my channel. Like, that's making more. That's just all it's doing is attracting more losers to my channel. And the truth is, and you already told me this in the private call we had a few days ago. It's the same. He basically said the exact same shit that you said to me, bro. He said like, what's the point of making a channel and trying to put content out there if it's just going to attract a bunch of people who are broke and have no money and have no influence and they can't do anything for you?
Exactly. What's the point?
Like, you can get a little bit of
it's not gonna translate to any real world value at the end of the day, and that's what you keep talking about. You want to do is provide value.
Yeah.
There's no value about going around doing never have I ever's or
getting a bunch of incels to fucking be subscribers of yours. Like, they're not gonna do anything for you.
And that's no shade to, you know, our guys. Just, you know, I mean, different strokes for different folks, bro. But you know, because you know, nobody. I mean, some people have never claimed that they want to add any type of real value to the community. You know, but you have made those claims, so
yeah. Because I mean, I'm not a vacuous person. Vince is Black Burger Planet. Like, that's I don't want to be that guy. I feel like, and I hate to bring this guy's name up again, but Low Tier God. I've watched a few of his clips. Yes, I know what you're going to say. He's a piece of shit, but sometimes he does, like, you know, like, I feel like you can tell when a content creator is not like just complete bullshit. Like, he's not completely vacuous. Like, sometimes they do have good takes, right? Versus like a guy like, there's different categories, right? There's some streamers that are just pure entertainment. Like Fuzi was just pure. I don't think I've ever watched a Fuzi stream where I said like, you know what? He made a valid point on the Iranian situation right now.
Bro, see, you keep speaking on shit you don't know about when it comes to Fuzi, bro. Like, you know what? All right, bro. All right.
No, but seriously.
I'm gonna let you go.
You tell me, content.
Bro, listen, bro. Like, Fuzi really, He really put an eye on that view bot and shit, bro. Like he really did.
Okay, I guess, but that's a valid point, but I feel like he only did that because it affects him directly.
So it doesn't matter. Either way, it got done. Like, what type of fucking argument is that? Like, it's invalidated because he got personal gain from that. What type of argument? What type of argument is that, Scott?
Well, I just think that like it's not like it's not like he was covering something that was just like okay, like if I'm talking about like some military situation or some news event, I have nothing to gain from it, but he's doing it to like attack his enemies essentially. So like, of course he's gonna do it. Like, what I mean is, I've never sat down and I never watched one of his streams, and this goes to a lot of these guys. It goes to fucking Cenat, it goes to Fuzi, it goes to niggas like Your Rage, it goes to like many different streamers where I've never sat down and like came away with like, oh, I didn't know that. Whereas if you watch like an XQC, and I hate to say it, even XQC, an XQC, a Hassan, an Asmongold, an Agent 00, you might walk away with like something that you didn't know. And like, that's what I want to do, bro. Like, I want to make sure that like my streams have at least some sort of fucking value outside of entertainment or drama. Because anybody can do entertainment and drama. So that's what, and but
it's the way that you do it in your mindset going about and doing it. Because at the end of the fucking day, all these niggas are talking about drama. All these niggas are talking about sensational shit. You tell me, you give me any, like, what the fuck else are they talking about? Like, what else do you think that they're talking about outside of drama? What take?
I mean,
you only can get a take from highlighting some type of drama or something salacious. What would be the point of talking about it?
Well,
it just goes like, wait, you just tell me what the fuck they're talking about that has nothing to do with drama.
I don't, at least in my mind, I don't know if I classify politics as drama. Like if Hassan starts talking about Iraq or Iran or something, or Asmongold starts talking about Brexit or some shit, like, yes, I guess you could say that's drama, but
Iran, drama. Them niggas ain't really in war. They're just giving their opinion on like any other nigga on the internet. Drama. What else you got for me?
I guess damn, I guess
give me some more. Give me some more.
I guess
let's really go down this fucking list real quick.
I guess you could classify it as drama because it is technically drama, but it's not like,
not technically, it is drama, bro.
What I mean is, I don't want to do interpersonal drama.
Interpersonal? Explain your word.
Like drama that's about interpersonal shit. Like, oh, you won't believe what Tectone said about Hassan this weekend. Like that kind of drama.
No, nobody wants you to be a fucking tabloid. I want you to be yourself, but of course you're still gonna have to report on the sensationalism. Scott, the proof is in your fucking numbers. All of your videos that got somebody else's name in it or something else that you're covering.
I hate that. The numbers. I hate that.
But it also doesn't devalue that content at all, because it's not like your channel was like mine where it was predicated on one person.
But
at the end of the day, they're still coming to watch.
I don't know, man. I hate that content. I really, really fucking like whenever I sort it by popular and I see like, oh, all the ones that have the most views, it's because it's about someone else's shit. That shit makes my blood boil. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I want to get as far away from that as I can. That's why I said earlier that like I kind of want to talk about just general topics, because I don't see like Hex Speaks. He's not talking about other niggas and he's getting mad views. Kiara Lawton. I hate to bring up Kiara Lawton. You guys know I always bring up Kiara Lawton. Kiara Lawton be making videos about random shit and she be getting views. And like, I want to do that, bro.
Y'all have two different mission statements, because Hex Speaks doesn't necessarily make content that quote unquote fits your definition of adding value. Like he's just making content about himself and story times and shit, bro. You're trying to make content that has value under your definition, and unfortunately, everything that has value has to do with world events. Or
you can pick
world mindset.
I mean, you can pick topics still though. Like, okay, maybe not Hex Speaks. He might not be a good example, but Kiara Lawton might be a good example because she legitimately
What does she
just
make videos about?
she makes videos about random topics like let me pull up her channel really quick. I'll just read a few of the titles. Damn, I told Bailey I was gonna stay on for an hour. I've been on for an hour 25, so I gotta wrap this up in a second because we're supposed to be watching
You
a TV
haven't done
show.
that once, but preach obvious things to us and then call us dumb and talk down on us as if the whole world didn't already agree on the point that you made. Damn, you know what? Only problem with that, D-Man, is whatever we were talking about, we done got so far away from that point of the conversation. Now I don't know what you were talking. Now I don't know what you're referencing.
It says Kara gives dating advice. I mean, does she really give
I
only
feel dumb. Like I feel dumb as shit.
let's see, popular videos. I'll sort by popular. Okay, the very first most popular video she has. Why is this? Oh, 912,000 views. Make his life easy. Second one was Men Are Simple. I saw this is how Abin Preach covered this one. I Hate My Life got 439. I almost feel like making this I Hate My Life video as well, just to see how many views it gets. Do women respect men who chase them? Okay, that's dating. Eye contact is dead. 5 attraction hacks that instantly make you desirable. Okay, so these are okay. So all her top videos are about dating. But if you go to like the latest videos, those ones are
Different styles of videos, you can't, like, these are like personal vlogs and like just these are just random like she got famous from doing random videos, and but then you it's like you can't help yourself. You gotta delve into the politics. It's you gotta delve into this. You gotta delve into stuff like that. So it's like you don't have any other like I'm confused, bro,
I'm
because
confused too, contents.
that isn't even the type of YouTuber you want to be.
No, it is the kind of YouTuber I want to be. But I want it to be about
But
I wanted to be about substantial like okay, for example, today the video I made about the software engineering shit. Like I want it to be the same style but different topic.
well, Scott, it's I mean, because the only problem is that you're trying to go about this in a way that is going to kind of like operate fairly quickly. I'm not going to say you're trying to rush it, but if you go the vlog route, like that, it's gonna take longer. And you're gonna definitely probably have to definitely start from ground zero and reorganize your channel from that.
I just need to I think what I think content is I need to get the topics. I just need to get topics that people are searching for. That's all.
Oh my god. Man, come on, bro. Like the bitch didn't even goddamn the bitch didn't even goddamn capitalize the words that was in her video, bro.
For real, dude.
Whatever the
I
people are
saw
coming in
that.
there and doing, bro, they're there because of either she getting at this point she getting views because she already has the clout. Number one, bro. Let's be fucking for real, bro. Like I
I
think there's a lot of unknowns in here that we're not analyzing that we just don't know.
well,
Like
also she's a
it wasn't
girl.
somebody put her on.
Yeah.
She's definitely she's a girl. Um, even more over than that, she's like just the classical looking girl that people are appealed to, blonde, Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go too much into depth about that, but you know what I'm saying. I think that there's so many X factors that we would have to really. It's not really fair for us to make an assessment on her channel without us looking at a wide array of factors that could have got her to that point that she's at. So I really don't know what to say, but
I mean, the more you talk, the more I think I'm delusional, bro. I'm sitting here like, yo, she's a girl. She's a literal model. And I'm over here with the fucking meatball and spaghetti beard looking chopped as hell with the fucked up hairline.
Saros did say something that was kind of like a little bit powerful one day. He did say, like sometimes when you're making videos like that, there has to be something about you that just makes people just want to watch you for an extended period of time. So she got the whole she's a girl thing, model thing. Saros has the whole freakadeek type of, sexually fluid, big hair, colorful big afro hair thing going on. Hassan got the whole classically handsome bro dude, like
And what does poor Scott have? Scott has the meatball and spaghetti beard. the homeless beard.
Scott has the whole I'm about to flex on brokies and make my chat feel bad for about 20 minutes and keep going from there. Like, so you're not gonna appeal in that way. You got to do things that are gonna appeal. Or you got to do things that are gonna make sense for the way that you look.
Or just get more chopped. If I could just get look, the problem is I'm in the uncanny valley situation content. If I could get more chopped, like fucking a Cuffum or even Lakari, bro. Going back to Lakari, right? That nigga is fucking. He looks. I don't even know what he looks like, bro. He looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle. And for that guy to be famous, for that guy to be having hella clout, for that guy to be. Did you see his ex-girlfriends? Both of them?
No.
Oh, bro, you don't want to see him, dude. If you see him, you're gonna be like, what? How? What did he do? Did he drug him? Did he pull a Bill Cosby on these bitches still? Did he hypnotize them? Like, for a guy like that to be surrounded by those kind of people with that kind of clout and those kind of girls, it's like, why? Why? But anyways, man, I gotta drop. This was a good conversation. But Bailey's Bailey's gonna eat me alive.
People say about you. That's what people say about you. Why? For this dude that looks like this?
Nah, but I mean, I'm chopped, but I'm not. I'm chopped, but I'm not on that level, bro. He says that's how I feel about you and Bailey.
Bro, that's what I'm, bro. Like, what you talking about? Now that I'm thinking about it, that's what I'm saying. Like, you was over here, mouth was all fucked up to shit. Like,
No,
like
content.
You got all these fucking weird views. You're misogynistic as fuck. Like, that's what people say about you. How does somebody that chop? That's why that's like, you can tell these little stories about your sex escapades all you want to,
because no, but content,
you can tell them stories, but nobody's gonna believe you, bro.
But the crazy thing is,
keep telling them
the crazy thing is, I say this shit because I think to myself, yo, I must have something, because like, bro, if you go back and look at the people, those people are fucking, like, I ain't ever get with a non-baddie, bro. Literally.
Okay.
So then it makes me think to myself, like,
say about you, bro.
But no, but this nigga really, like, I'm chopped, but he's like levels below me, bro. Like, if we were, you know, that show, The Platform, the movie? No, the movie on Netflix, The Platform.
Yes, I know.
Like, I'm on level like 100. This nigga's on level like 300, bro. He's in the dark, nigga. That nigga's eating scraps.
It don't even motherfucking matter, bro. If it don't make sense, it don't make sense no matter what level you on. Like,
Nah,
if you're looking down from level 10, and then you goddamn looking at somebody from, what's the difference between level 200 and 400 for you? If you're looking from level 10, if you're looking from level 10 and you see a fucking nigga from 200 pull a girl from level 5, and then
damn, bro,
some dude from 400 does the exact same thing. What is the fucking literal difference in your head if you were looking from level 10?
Nah, dude, you do me dirty. Level 200? Nah, I'm like a light level 100 at least. Level 99. This nigga's level 400, bro. This nigga is like, he's under the fucking building. He's not even in the fucking building, bro. This nigga's in the hole that they made under the building. He's fat, chopped, bald.
It's like how you talk, what you be saying, like your viewpoints on shit.
He must be casting spells at that point, bro, to be getting down bitches.
You were some type of golf kid living in some fucking rink-a-dink, ugly ass fucking piece of shit apartment.
Well, okay. I will say,
geeky as fuck. Like, it's just hard to believe.
I will say that, you ever heard of the term peacocking? That pickup artists have said that, like, they peacock, they have something ridiculous about them that other people notice. That shit might be real because I mean, I don't know, bro. I don't know what I'd be doing. Also, what the fuck is Santos saying, bro? Santos Draco's like, oh, bro, you have 10 viewers. I know you have 2 viewers. I have 2 viewers on my other channel, bro. I have 10 viewers on this channel. Not that it matters. I'd be getting my feelings over not having 100 billion viewers, but I don't know why, because iShow Speed said that he streamed on YouTube for 2 years with just 2 fucking people. And he didn't give up, so, like, nigga, you think that's gonna hurt me? Are you telling me, like, oh, you got 2 viewers? Anyways, bro, it's midnight contents. Bailey's gonna eat me up alive. So.
Oh, I thought that would be a good thing.
We're gonna have to continue this conversation tomorrow. Tomorrow I am gonna stream. Tonight was just an experiment. I wanted to see if I could get viewers if I change my schedule, because I do think that maybe I might want to change my schedule to have late night streams. But then again, this shit feels weird because now Bailey's asleep or she's in the room, and now I'm like out here by myself yapping hella loud probably. And
So the whole thing about you doing late night streams is so that there's somebody there to take care of the baby,
yeah,
and so that you can go as long as you want. But at the same token, you're having to get off tonight early. So I'm kind of confused.
well, it's because
as to
tonight
how
wasn't
that's gonna work.
my night to stream at all.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
just didn't want to do it on the actual official night because it might throw people off. But then again, I really can't get on too late because Daffy, bro. Daffy is one of the loyal supporters now. And I don't want to be like jumping on when this nigga is gonna go to sleep because he's from Germany and he told me like, yo, you gotta at least do it at 8 o'clock.
Bro, that's the thing about loyal supporters, bro. They watch VODs, bro. What the fuck?
I know, but
They watch
he
VODs.
sometimes
Like, I watched your VOD last night. Like, I'm so confused. Like,
well,
watched
it's
that shit
because
when I had a chance. Like, I don't have time to watch your shit when you premiere it. Like,
sometimes that nigga be carrying the stream though, bro. So like I don't want to fucking, because at least in my thing, for somehow I managed to build some sort of community somehow, which is probably the hardest part of the streaming thing, right? To build a community where like the people that join the fucking stream are friends with each other, so it forces them to come every single night because they want to talk with each other. So I don't want to fucking fuck that up too badly.
yeah.
He says schedule based on a 16-year-old German kid is wild. He told me he was 23, not 16. I think Angel's the one who's 16.
Pause. All right,
I-
Scott. Well, you enjoy your night. I mean, I know your night's gonna be shitty. You just gonna be up thinking about this shit all fucking night.
Bro,
So
I feel like I'm
good rest.
you know what I feel like, content? This is gonna sound hella sus, but I feel like Camila Arujo, man. Camila Arujo came out in that documentary she dropped about trying to be a content creator. And I kind of, I shot on her in that video that I made. But I am low-key kind of feeling the same way, where I feel like she said that she had like thrown herself into bed and she like didn't get out of bed for like months because she's like, I can't make it as a content creator, so I might as well not even survive. And there's days where I feel like that, bro. Like I'm just like, why am I not making it, bro? Like I'm doing all this stuff. I watched my stream back. Even yesterday's stream that was bad, like forget about the last section of it, because when you really think about it, I'm like, the stream was horrible, it was trash and blah 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 blah. But when you really think about it, it was just like one bad segment. Like the beginning was good. I watched the beginning, it was normal. I was just yapping and it was kind of, I said some stuff, it was funny. We had viewers, we had like 15 people in there in the beginning. And then at the end, I played a game. So he says, you haven't left the house in 17 days. So it was just one bad segment. So I watched my shit back and I'm like, this is not that bad. It's as entertaining as a fucking Hassan or Asmongold stream. Because those niggas don't be cracking jokes or jumping around or doing backflips.
No, they don't.
They literally just talk and they don't even make jokes half the time. So I'm just overthinking this. And it's like, why can't I stop overthinking it? And all the people in my chat be like, Scott, stop overthinking. And I just can't. So I don't even know, bro.
I don't know. I think you got some type of artificial time pressure on you.
It's called, this nigga said, oh my God, chat.
Look at this dude.
Add hashtags, but the only problem is you never get your titles. You yap for 2 hours first. Bae, sorry I didn't get you back to your DMs. What?
Wait, what?
He talking about your baby?
Oh my God. He's just trolling, bro. This HD guy is so irritating sometimes. This nigga really.
What if he's one of those guys making another video about you?
That content.
I'm thinking that we need to start smiling in the camera when people be trolling, bro.
Did you see the video, dude?
Yeah,
it was so bad, bro, and so boring. I get it. It's like a 14-year-old kid or 15 or 16, whatever age that fucking kid was.
Yeah, it's like 16.
But it was
funny
so
because
bad.
I was thinking about it, it's like That's like his first fucking video. Like that what he thinks he wants to do, he's not even gonna be doing that shit in the next 3 months. It's like so irrelevant, like to even put energy into. It's like, yo, this isn't even your thing. Like you're
I was
this
confused.
isn't
Like,
even your thing,
in
bro.
what
Like
world do you think that was gonna be a good video? Like, it was dead silent, and you could hear the click clacking of his keyboard, and
he
then
just wanted to get he just clearly just wanted to get a video out. Like clearly.
yeah, because
Like
I'm like, damn.
I'm like, I almost felt bad. I'm like, dang, bro, he probably could have collabed with you if you would have asked. I mean,
Nah,
like,
fuck that. I ain't
if you're gonna
collabing.
make a video, if you were gonna make a video about trolling somebody, I mean, like, really, really do it, bro. Like, add some, what I'm saying, go in there and what I'm saying, and do a voiceover and explain what you're doing, and come in and do some zoom ins on the text and shit. I'm
Exact, like,
having to squint
and,
my
and
eyes to
talk.
see what you're saying, bro. Like, bro,
Yeah, my
like,
volume was low. He wasn't even talking. There was no edit at all. There was no zooming. He wasn't even saying. He wasn't. You know what the crazy thing is? When he was typing out what he was trolling, right? He didn't even read what he was fucking writing. Like, if you're
that's
gonna write,
fucked up,
if you're gonna
bro.
write some trolling shit, you need to be like, "Yo, bro, this and that." Like, you got the meatball beard or something. Like, let's say what you're writing. Like, because now I'm squinting to see what you fucking wrote. Like, what? What? This? And then it was like mad long. Like, I'm like, come on, kid, you're not gonna make it. And it's not even because you're a kid, because there are plenty of fucking teenagers that make lit videos. You're just incompetent and delusional. You're even more delusional than me. And I'm crazy. This kid thought that shit was gonna go viral. And then he has the nerve to DM me and be like, "Oh, bro, we should collab, bro. We'll both get views." Like, no, wrong, dude. If I can't get views by myself and my shit is me talking the whole time and actually saying crazy shit, you're not gonna get any, like, you're just trying to make me jump on a call. So you think, because you think you're gonna get clout off of me, but I don't even got no clout, nigga. Psych. Trick. You're lucky I'm not on some Diddy shit, because I don't even got no clout, nigga.
He was highly confused, bro.
This nigga. This is the kind of stupid kid
I
that
don't know what.
you content. This is the kind of stupid ass kid that you get a white Sprinter van, you put the Mr. Beast Feastables candy, and you drive around the neighborhood. Oh yeah, little kids, come into my fucking van. I'm Mr. Beast. And the nigga
That thing is, his video this morning made me depressed on how he was realizing he will never work in software engineering. Man, Scott just being a little bitch. He gonna get a job in software engineering. Don't let that nigga fool you, bro. Like, that nigga just being a little bitch right now,
I
man.
mean, I didn't say I was never gonna get a job again.
He got a little diss. He got a little bit. He got his little ego burst because of that little PayPal situation, and now he in his bitch. Now he in his bitch a little bit sad. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the PayPal situation, I'll tell you what it is before I let you go. The PayPal situation fucked me up psychologically, because it's one thing to have a bad interview and then they don't call you back, or they tell you we're not gonna go for you. But when you actually have a good interview, now you're like, okay, now you're just fucking with me. Like, if I can't get this fucking job and I fucking did a good job in the interviews, like, what's gonna happen now? Like, the fuck? And then today in the morning, I had these fucking cocksuckers from Abercrombie and Finch be like, "Oh, I sent you the assessment to do," and I had already told the recruiter, like, he asked me, like, "What's the tech stack that you've been working in?" I was like, "I worked in Objective C and Swift," and he's like, "You have any experience with Swift UI?" And I was like, "Yo, I did one project in Swift UI, a personal project that I did myself in 2019. That was when Swift UI got announced. Like, it was like a month before Swift UI got announced. After Swift UI got announced, like, I don't have experience in it commercially, and I don't know any of the updates or what they've changed in the past 6 years." And he's like, "Oh, don't worry about it, bro. Don't worry about it. It's just curious. It's just it might be something that they're interested in getting into, but I'm just curious." And then he sends me the link to the fucking hacker ranks, and both questions were Swift UI. It wasn't even a data structure and algorithm question. One question was,
God forbid they want you to be well rounded.
that's not even well rounded though. That's like a completely different tech stack. Contents. It's a different tech stack.
But there's a motherfucker that understands what you understand, that understands that tech stack.
No, because he asked me, like, that's like if you're applying for a job at Facebook and they tell you, "Oh, you know PHP." I don't think Facebook's PHP anymore, but they say, "You know PHP," and you're like, "Yeah, I do." And then you go there and then they're like, "Here's the assignment," and the assignment's fucking Ruby. Like, nigga, that's a completely different thing. Like, you kind of wasted my time because you should have just told me, like, yo, we're looking for somebody who does Swift UI. And then I would have been like, oh shit, okay, never mind. Or I would be like, let me prepare and like try and figure out the syntax. But for me to jump into the fucking interview and tell you already, and then I get into the assessment, and the assessment's like, we want to pull these images asynchronously, and we need to figure out how to load this table view without refreshing every single time the images get loaded in. And then you have 3 different blocks of code, and they're all Swift UI, which I'm just like, okay, I'm looking at it. I'm like, I'm trying to figure out what it means, but I don't even know how to tell when it's asynchronous or not in Swift UI because it's different from Swift, the normal Swift. And then I kind of like go through and I pick one because I'm like, this one looks like it's probably the asynchronous one because the name, the symbol of the function, and the way it was like structured. So then I go to the second question, and the second question is, the second question wasn't even a question. It was like, in HackerRanks, I guess they can show like a demo app, and it had a demo app with 3 classes. Like, it had like the controller, the view model, and the model. And then it was like, make this app show these things, right? And to be honest, it would probably be a simple question if it was just normal Swift or Objective C. But like, I don't know Swift UI, so I don't know how to handle like the instantiations or like asynchronous functions or any of the stuff because that's not the language I write code in. So I'm just looking at it like, fuck, like, and I'm like, they had like the things you need to do, the steps commented out. Luckily, they had them inside each function block. Like, this function should do this, 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 and this. This function should. So I just kind of like winged it a little bit, but I couldn't finish it because I don't know how to fucking write in that code. So I messaged him back and I was like, bro, like, this shit was all Swift UI. Like, I wasn't prepared for that. And then he's like, oh man, my bad. I'll talk with the company to see if we can still get you an interview. Like, come on, bro.
Well, I know what we're doing tomorrow. How about you fucking learn Swift UI? It can't be that difficult.
No, it's the contents, dude. Come on, dude. This guy.
It can't be that difficult, bro. What
What do you
else are you
mean?
doing besides fucking sitting at home,
I
taking
need
care of
to.
your baby,
It's.
complaining on YouTube, and jacking off? What else are you
I don't.
doing?
No. First of all, the last thing, I don't do that. I'm anti-goon. The second thing is.
I know. I'm fucking with you.
The second thing is that it's a whole different freaking. Look, Swift UI is based off of Swift, but it's like a whole different fucking language. It has its own syntax, everything. Like, I need to fucking get good at Swift. I'm not even like 100%. Like, today I was writing I was doing a hack elite code problem. It was a medium tier problem, right? I've upgraded from easy to medium, and I was doing. I closed it. Fuck, I think I closed it, but I had it up a moment ago. I was doing an algorithm problem, and I solved it, but I solved it in an ass shitty way, and I couldn't get the when I hit the button to execute it, it would time out. It was like, oh, it's exceeded the time. And then I was like, maybe I made a mistake or maybe I didn't. I can't tell. Let me throw this into ChatGPT and see. And then ChatGPT was like, oh no, your solution is correct. It's ass though. And then I'm like, okay, shit, I'm not even good at this. And this is the actual way I need to learn. Like, now I don't think.
And before you go, like, let me tell you, chat. Like, Scott can make 1,000 videos, about the whole situation, about how he's not able to get a job, about how software engineering is this and that. Let me tell you the real reason why Scott is having issues getting a job, right?
Because I'm not locked in.
This is the real reason, right? Scott has been making so much money for so long that at this point he's jaded. The reason why it's so difficult for this motherfucker to get a job that he wants is because he's applying for jobs where they're paying $250,000, my nigga. A motherfucker has to invest $250,000 or higher in human capital for this motherfucker right here that may or may not prove to be profitable for their company.
Come on, I am definitely gonna be profitable.
These aren't. Listen, y'all. He can make 1,010 videos. Listen to me. I'm telling you, what's the real issue? What's the hard part about this? These aren't jobs where he's not looking for jobs that's paying them $70,000. He's not.
70,000 is crazy. Contents. Who do you think I am, bro?
Listen to him.
That's actually insane. 70,000 is crazy.
He's not looking for a job that's paying $60K, $70K, $80K. He's not looking for a normal person's salary, bro. He's looking for jobs that are paying him $250,000 to $500,000. That is why this shit is coming that's why this shit is so difficult. Do you know how difficult it is for you to make a quarter or $500,000 on YouTube or off content? And do you understand how that translates to the real fucking world when you're over here trying to make money via you being just intelligent and understanding how to write code? That is why he's having so many difficult. These motherfuckers on this YouTube, they can tell you whatever the fuck they want to tell you. All these salty ass software devs that can't get no job, they can tell you whatever the fuck they wanted to say. If they was willing to get a fucking junior programming job making 70, 80K, they would all have fucking jobs.
That's
But they're
crazy,
not willing
dude.
to do that.
I can't
Listen
do
to what
that.
he's saying. That's crazy, dude. He can't do that.
I can't do that,
He
bro.
can't do
That's
that.
insane. That's actually
That's
insane.
insane. That's actually insane. Listen to what the fuck he's saying, gang.
My brain
This is
can't
the
even
reason why
comprehend
it's
making
difficult.
that much of money,
His
bro.
brain can't even comprehend making that much money a year. He paid that shit in taxes for the last 2 years.
You know what's
What the fuck are you
crazy?
talking about?
Before I leave, I got 3 more minutes. Listen, that's part of the reason why I think I'm struggling with the content creation shit too, because I'm thinking, and the reason why I said like, yo, I might as well give up on the YouTube shit, because I started thinking like, yo, if I was making 200,000 plus my job, what would I need to do on YouTube to make that much money? And then my brain started like doing the math. Like I would need to get like millions and millions of views, bro. And right now I'm getting less than 100 views. So for me, for me to sit here and say, okay, I'm not gonna study today to get a real job where I can make actual money. I'm gonna fucking spend my whole day editing a fucking video that's gonna get 50 views. I have to be smoking crack cocaine. And if I tell some, if I sat down and I told somebody, any of my coworkers, ex-coworkers, my old boss, any of my friends, any person who's reasonable, like, yo, you know what? Instead of me spending the day learning data structures and algorithms, writing mock applications, filling out job applications, you know, doing shit to make money, instead of me doing that, let me fucking make a video that's gonna get 25 views. I'm gonna spend the entire day editing, planning and editing a video to post on my YouTube channel. It's gonna get 25 views. And then I'm gonna spend 4 or 5 hours doing a live stream that's gonna get 100 views. And that somehow is supposed to add up to me making $200,000+ a year. They would be like, are you smoking, bro? Are you on fentanyl? Because for me to make $200,000 on YouTube, I would need to have at least 400, 500,000 subscribers. I would have to at least be making multiple videos that get more than 3-4 million views, right? 3 million views, 4 million views, that's like 40K. I would need to be getting that consistently on videos that are longer than 30 minutes, but be able to fucking make the amount of money I was making in the real world. So then I was sitting here reevaluating my situation. I'm like, I'm on crack. And then day trading, you know, I still am trying to day trade here, but day trading is the craziest thing in the world. Like day trading is like me walking into the office and coming home from work. And then my wife tells me, how much do you make today, hun? How much are you getting paid an hour? And instead of me telling her, oh, I'm getting paid $50 an hour, $60 an hour, 70, whatever the fucking amount is, I'm like, oh no, I'm getting paid negative $12 an hour. Like I went to work today, baby, and instead of making money, I lost money. Like, come on, bro.
You know, and that's okay, because I think that you just got to make sure that maybe every day you got to just say this chant to yourself, because we've already deduced what your motivations is. The reason why you're doing it is because you're not motivated by money. You're not motivated by money. Your motivation is from fame. So
Yeah,
when
but I
you
need money
start
to
trying to think in
survive.
terms of money, then that's when you're going to start getting depressed, because your motivation is not money.
It's not money contest, but I do need, like, I need to be responsible too, because that's what Rob was telling me earlier today. He's like, yo, Scott, you just need to lock in, bro. This is your opportunity to lock in. And it's like, best case scenario, I lock in and this shit somewhat blows up and I get, let's say I get to 100,000 subscribers. That still ain't no money. 100,000 subscribers, that's going to get me what? Maybe a light 40K, 50K a year. If I'm getting videos that are actually getting a good fucking pay rate and they're long and people are actually watching the full videos, like that's not gonna get me enough. Like I need to, like, for me to make the salary I was making as a fucking software engineer, as a YouTuber, I'd have to be doing some crazy shit. So unless I'm one of these guys, if I pivot to like finance or something, then I put together like a course or some sort of product that I sell. Because there are people that have small ass channels, like 5,000, 10,000, they make a lot of money because they sell something. But I don't sell anything. So I'm cooked.
Wow. Well, if your motivation is money, like I told you a long time ago, put the fucking fries in the bag, nigga.
It's not so much that
You
it's
will not
money
make a
contents.
whole fucking
It's that I feel like
content.
I'm wasting my time because yes, I want the clout and fame and all that stuff, the attention, the validation, but I don't want to be like, okay, you remember how I was looking down Ceros because he's like, oh, I have 300,000 subscribers. And I was like, okay, but where's your Lamborghini at? Like, I want to have both things, dude. Because if you just have a bunch of fucking clout and you don't got nothing, like, you know, a guy like Sneako, even though I think Sneako could probably afford a supercar, but either way, those guys, they still don't have all the stuff. Like if I had my McLaren still and I pull up to Miami and I pull up in the McLaren, Myron Gaines, Sneako, Fresh and Fit, all those niggas are gonna put respect on me still. You know? And I know this for a fact
Yeah,
because
because
I've done it.
they don't wanna have to sit there and act like a fucking monkey to make their money. You wanna you got a way where you make legitimate money by being a respectable American, and you make your money by being a respectable human being, and you wanna be the monkey. That's why they show you fucking respect, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Can I have
respect,
both things,
we've
bro? I
had
just want to have both
we've had
things,
that
content. I
conversation.
just want to have both things. Can I
Well,
not have both things? That's
not
what I want. I want to
normally.
have
Not
both things,
You gotta
bro.
have a fucking insane amount of luck, bro.
I want to get
Insane amount
the
of luck.
official normal money and I want to get the bullshit money too. Anyways, man, I
You
gotta end
just
because
put
Billy's
them
gonna eat me
together.
alive. She probably fell asleep by now. She has to wake up mad
Oh,
early. We are supposed to watch this fucking 90 Day Fiance shit, but I was like, let me jump on here for an hour. Yo, I feel bad because I always be lying to her. I'm gonna stay on for 30 minutes, babe. Just 30 minutes, trust. And then it's like 2 hours later, and this nigga's
she
still
gonna be
alive.
used to that, man.
That's the.
Shout
I'm
out.
mentally ill, content. I really am, bro. I need help, dude. I literally need help. Y'all niggas think I'm joking when I say shit like this. Everybody thinks it's a fucking joke, but I'm going down a dark path and ain't nothing stopping me, bro. Ain't nothing stopping me. The fucking YouTube Studio app, that shit is fucking literally killing me. I be looking at that shit like it's crack. It's not even good. I bet if I go to my screen time on my phone, it's gonna say something ridiculous. Let me pull this shit up. It's gonna say something disgusting, bro. It's gonna say something disgusting.
Continue to add an extra 30 minutes to his stream. Oh my fucking
Here,
god.
screen
So look,
time.
versus 14 bucks day trading. 4 to 5 hour stream, you stream like 2 hours. Bro, if you wanted to make money, you'd react like Hex. Yeah, facts, he would. You wanting both is just your God complex that your priorities are fucked. And the longer you have a kid, wait, I'm fucked up. The longer you have a kid. I don't know. I don't know, man. Scott is a confusing guy. I mean, but you know, the only thing that you can say about Scott is that he is consistent. And
Bro,
somebody that's consistent, they're gonna figure it out at some point until he stops being
I
consistent.
am literally mentally ill, contents. Oh my god, this is disgusting, dude. Let me bring my thing down. I'm gonna show the screen. This is disgusting.
All right, I needs to focus, my nigga.
I gotta bring the brightness
Shit,
down a
three
little more.
hours, 3 hours. Does that say 3 hours and 45 minutes? Is that just today?
That was for the week, but
That was for the week.
it's the most rated, highest rating after the Notepad
Wow,
YouTube Studio.
wow.
I actually spend more time in
You
YouTube Studio than
wow.
YouTube the app, bro.
Man, you spent more time in YouTube Studio than with your kid. Damn. Bro, like
Shit, I'm fucked in the head, bro. I really need help. I need to stop doing this content. Unless this shit pays off this year and I get 1 million followers, I don't know what I'm fucking doing, bro. This is not good.
Oh damn! Here he go with this shit, y'all. Here come the fucking soap opera, bruh. Who
Bro.
got the world's smallest fucking violin, bro?
I'm manic like
Who got
fucking.
somewhere, huh?
I'm manic like fucking Fousey, bro. I go ups and downs. I was just on a high, now I looked at that note, now I'm on a downer again.
Now you want to downer again? Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro? Scott been saying he a stubborn motherfucker though. Like, so he be saying that he gonna like, I don't be believing him. He like,
I don't know why I even started fucking doing this content shit, bro. I'm not even lying, man. That's just fucking my life up. Literally. He says, just be a full-time ARC streamer. I'm not good at games, bro. I'm like low-tier god. I'm not good at games. Like, forcing myself to play games is just an embarrassment to the fucking human race. And like, it's just making me when I be playing games and I get off stream, I get so in my feelings. You got ask Bailey. That's the one thing I be getting my feelings. Like, why am I not good at this game? Like, I put so many hours into this fucking game and I still can't shoot anybody. And the only way I get kills is by fucking backstabbing people, which is fucking petty. And then I get excited and happy off of that. Like like a few days ago, I was in a very bad mood. I jump on ARC. It was like the day before yesterday. I jump on ARC. Bailey says 30 minutes, my ass. This is the last story I'm gonna tell him. I jumped on ARC, right? I was depressed, contents. That was the day I had the bad stream. And I said, this stream is trash. The stream is ass.
yeah,
I don't know why I fucking jumped on this stream. And I don't know if how far did you get into that stream? You got to the very end? At the end, I jumped on ARC.
Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry.
I jumped.
I don't think I made it to the end.
I jumped on ARC and I was playing like a real dirtbag, like a demonic dirtbag, bro. And some guy, I shot at him. I got knocked down. He came, he resurrected me. He gave me a bunch of shit. And then I fucking killed him. And I don't know why that shit made me so happy. That just shows that I'm mentally ill. I'm mentally unstable. It made me so fucking happy. Like, it was like why am I getting happy? Like, that was the worst thing you could do. And then the guy had like blueprints. He had like a bunch of shit, like valuable shit. And I'm like, damn, like, fuck, I did this nigga dirty. But I was like,
you probably lost all that shit too, bruh.
oh no, I was able to make it out that one. That would have been fucking a sin if I had died with that shit that I took from him. But the nigga was big mad too. He was like, bro, why'd you do that? I resurrected you, bro. And I was like, my bad. And it's like, and then when I saw what he had, I was like, fuck. And I just was laughing like, I downloaded the whole VOD so I could get the clip of it. Because it's gonna make, if I post that clip, it's gonna make people big mad. But like, what is wrong with me, bro? I'm trying to say that I'm the good guy, but I'm really not the good guy. Cause like, what kind of normal fucking human being who's not mentally insane gets happy out of something like that? Damn.
All right. Well, shit, I got to go to bed, man. Scott, man, you have a good night, though, bro. Love you, bro.
Yeah, it was good talking to you, bro. I mean, shit. We'll see if I survive. I mean, I'm just, I don't know what I'm doing, content. I really don't. Tomorrow, chat. First of all, how many people do we even manage to get in here? This was an experiment to see if it was even worth changing my schedule. God's late night stream.
At this point, I'm trying not to get my ass beat by Bailey. This nigga finna get me in trouble. Shit, at this point, I ain't even like, I don't even, I swear, boy, sometimes I don't be knowing why this nigga Scott be trying to get me on the fucking call, bro. Half of y'all niggas don't want to hear me yap. Then he calling me. He calling me. He only supposed to be on here for an hour, knowing good and damn well the nigga gonna talk to me for more than an hour. When has me and this nigga ever got into a conversation? It's just been an hour. When?
Oh, bro, content. What you don't get is that I haven't left my house in 17 days, bro. So I need to fucking talk to somebody, or I'm gonna start hallucinating and shit. Anyways, man.
A lie, bro.
No, it's not a.
Okay.
It's not a lie, dude.
All right. You hit me with the anyways. Anyways,
and I don't plan on going outside at least for another fucking 17. So what is that? 34?
Okay, that's crazy.
Okay, man. Well, thank you for joining, bro. He dropped. See,
you don't have the guts to be what you want to be.
Damn,
you
Chad.
need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say that's the bad guy.
Now Billy's gonna be big mad.
So say good night to the bad guy. Come on. The last time you're going to see a bad guy like this again.
He says he tweaking. Yo, to all the people who joined the stream, I really want to say I appreciate you guys joining chat. Late night, late vibes. You put in a light 2 hours. It was supposed to be 30 minutes. I said, babe, I'm going to do a stream for 30 minutes. 30 minutes came and went. 2 hours, 4 minutes, guys. We had, what was our peak? Our peak was 13. I mean, that's really not that bad. 13. So I'll think about it, man. We'll say tomorrow, shit. I don't know if I should change my schedule. People will get confused. Tomorrow we'll start at 8 o'clock. We'll try to start at 8 o'clock and see what happens. Depending on what Octavia is doing, you know, because Octavia sometimes she'd be sleeping early type shit. So anyways, everybody take care. Thank y'all for joining. I'm out, guys. W's in the chat. Gonna end this stream. W's in